What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me covering how you can actually farm awakening stones and enhanced stones the right way on Grand Cross. In this video, I'm gonna be explaining the best way to go about farming enhanced stones and awakening stones. I'm gonna be explaining how you can actually do it and the best locations to farm and all that good stuff, man. This video is gonna explain it all. So if you guys needed that, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff, and let's hop in and let's kind of explain what we're able to do here. So alright, guys, so as you guys can see, I have 29,000 redstones and I have 339 5-star awakening stones. So you guys might be wondering, amazing, how do you get all those awakening stones and those enhanced stones? And the main way that I like to do it, guys, is actually gonna be by salvaging your gear. So first things first, let's talk about where you actually want to be farming gear. So the main place you can actually get gear is going to be from the equipment section or the boss battle section. These two sections on the battle section. So when you go to Grand Cross and you go to battle, you go to these two sections. You have the equipment one, which is going to get you all of these 5 pieces except the rune. So you get the earring, you get the belt, you get all the other pieces except the rune, where the rune comes from boss battles. So but pretty much you want to usually do just let's say as an example, you need attack gear, you need HP gear, whatever the case. You're gonna go to the village that corresponds to that type of thing. So you have attack gear from the first village, you have defense from the second, HP from the third. So let's say you want HP, you go to the third village right here, you start the quest, and then you guys are just gonna click go now, and it's gonna take you to the mission where you can actually clear 8 times on the stage to get a guaranteed SSR drop. And as you guys can see here, it says clear your desire 8 times. And as you guys can see, since it's half stamina, this is not a bad time to actually farm it. And as you can see, in terms of the drop rates here, you have a 3% chance of actually getting the SSR drop for all the gear. So whenever you're farming for SSR gear, it's always going to be a 3% drop. And then as you guys can see, you have the 19% for the SR drop. And then the rest are just going to be the awakening materials, right, for your actual characters. So yeah, you want to mainly farm this, and then the other place, obviously, as I was explaining, is going to be the boss battle as well. So depending on the boss battle you're doing, you are able to actually get the rune respectively for that village. So let's say we're in village 2, we're gonna get defense runes. If we're in village 3, we're gonna get HP runes. So you guys get the gist, man. So pretty much you want to farm the village that has the gear that you need for your character. So let's say you need HP gear, you go to village 3, and once you farm all the gear you need and you're ready to salvage your gear, you go back to your tavern and you go over to Diane, and this is where we're gonna actually salvage the gear that we actually obtained. Before we actually salvage the gear, if you guys want to actually get a big amount of return on your investment in terms of salvaging, you want to actually make sure you are enhancing the gear before salvaging the gear, always. So at the bare minimum, if you guys want to get extra enhanced stones, you definitely want to be at the very least +1ing all the SSR gear that you are salvaging and the SR gear as well. If you're trying to get awakening stones, the best thing you can do is +5 the gear, because you're gonna have higher odds of actually getting the 5-star awakening stones and the 4-star ones to convert up to 5 stars. So let me open my JP account here so I can show you guys that the difference between not enhancing your gear and salvaging it versus actually having it enhanced at all, right? So what we did here is I enhanced 12 pieces of actual SR pieces, and they're +1. And so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna compare. So I'm gonna do 12 non +1 gear, and then we'll show you guys the 12 +1 gear and see the comparison. So right here, as you guys can see, it's gonna cost or it's gonna give us 48 enhanced stones back, right? So 48 enhanced stones, nothing crazy. I mean, it's good. We're gonna salvage it, and maybe we'll get an ultra success or something like that. But boom, so we get, okay, let's say that's a super success. Boom, we get 64, right? And we only get 3 awakening stones right there. Nothing crazy. Okay, so that's gonna be the one when you don't have the +1. So now we're actually gonna salvage the ones that are +1, and I'm gonna show you guys the difference now in terms of the amount of rewards you get. So now we're actually getting 96 guaranteed, which is pretty much guaranteed getting back the amount we spent on actually enhancing each of these pieces, because every time we enhance a piece, it costs 4 enhanced stones. So we pretty much got up to the 96. So now when we salvage it, right, and we get 192 back, and we also get some 4-star enhanced stones, as you guys can see. So this this method is the best way to go about actually increasing the amount of enhanced stones you get and the awakening stones you're actually going to get as well, because you're going to get a lot more drops. As you guys can see, we went from 96 to 192. We pretty much doubled our investment there in terms of the, you know, the gear that we just salvaged right there. So that is why you want to be enhancing your gear. And depending on the gear, so let's say like you need a ton of awakening stones, you want to +5 the gear versus doing just, you know, +1. +1 is mainly if you need enhanced stones. You still do get awakening stones when you +1, but it's not going to be as much as if you +5. If you +5 your gear, you're going to be getting a lot more. What I like to do personally is I'll +5 the SSR gear and then I'll +1 the SR gear, and that usually gives me a pretty good return on my investment. As you guys can see on my JP account, it's a free to play account. I've been grinding the account for a while now. As you guys can see, I have 1,400 of the 3-star awakening stones, 400 of the 4-star, and then we have 400 of the 5-star with 9,700 enhanced stones. And on my global, I have 29,000 enhanced stones, and then we also have you know, like 600 4-star, 300 3-star, 300 of the 5-star, right? And me playing Grand Cross for like the longest time, I've accumulated a lot. And so, you know, even if you don't have like enhanced stones off the rip right now, what you can do is just normally just salvage the gear like you would normally. Salvage the gear, make sure you get some enhanced stones back, and then start investing it into your gear, and, you know, +1ing your gear, salvaging it, and then making you know, some enhanced stones and awakening stones back on the return. So that's mainly what you want to be going about when actually getting it as well. Another thing to notice is that depending on the event you're in, you will probably have like an equipment salvage super and ultra success rate up increase. This is definitely when you want to be doing it. You can do it during other events as well when there's not this little bonus, but usually it's better to do it when you have this bonus, because you're gonna be getting more drops when you actually are salvaging your gear. So that's really good. But that is the main way I would say you can actually get enhanced stones and awakening stones. Again, boss battle is going to be a fairly good spot on hell as well. If you guys want to just specifically go for awakening stones, because you do have a chance of actually dropping both the 5-star and the 4-star awakening stones, and you are able to get the card packs here. So if you do need to like level up artifact card sets, this is another place. And you do get the runes as well, so you're still getting the runes, you're getting the awakening stones. So whenever it's like a half stamina boss battle event and you don't really need the awakening mats, but you more so need the like awakening stones, then you can definitely farm the boss battle on hell, because you have a 2% chance of getting 2 awakening stones, and then a 1.25% chance at a 5-star awakening stone right there. And then obviously getting the rune is going to be pretty helpful too, because you could just +1 you know, +5 or +1, salvage it, boom, easy. So that is going to be the main ways I would go about actually getting enhanced stones and awakening stones in Grand Cross, guys. So definitely make sure to take this advice whenever you guys are salvaging. I know it is a very tedious process, but you guys are going to be getting a ton back in terms of the amount of investment you are putting in with your enhanced stones versus getting back a ton more enhanced stones and awakening stones. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day. So